I promised you a look at the Christmas tree today. If you were well behaved, but you haven't been well behaved, you've been very, very naughty. Right, do you want to know what's been going through my head today? What's been going through my head today is this realisation, and I apologise if, maybe I'm just really late to the party on this stuff. Maybe I'm just a bit naive, but I know I'm nearly 50. Next year I'll be 50. All these kind of revelations as to how life works just keep blowing my mind a little bit. So this whole idea of the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system, and how the prefrontal cortex takes a lot of energy to function, and the limbic system, the ancient part of the brain, the emotional center, takes almost no energy at all. From an evolutionary perspective, makes total sense. But it's kind of knocked me for six a little bit, really. It's made me realize that it's lack of energy, the fact that I'm now 70 days in. For the last couple of weeks, I found it harder and harder to resist having a cake, a chocolate bar, bag of crisps, right at the point where, I should be at the pinnacle, really, of all these sessions. And I even thought to myself a few days ago, I've got to do those pictures in 2 weeks' time. So about 2 weeks ago, I thought to myself, I need to really get myself in shape and start eating properly and everything else. And actually what's happened, the opposite's happened. I've just been eating utter crap, and it kind of makes sense now that as my energy levels have dropped, I've also become poorly, and they've dropped even more because I've been tired. I've become ill, and that ability to kind of resist or be logical has completely gone out the window, and it all kind of makes sense now. It seems like such a stupid thing to learn. So one of the key elements of kind of being healthy is being rested, so that you can make those logical choices about what you eat and what you do and all the rest of it. Apologies if that seems like a really obvious thing to you guys, but it doesn't to me. I always thought willpower was this kind of superpower that people had. No matter what, they're able to resist, having a drink or booze or chocolate or crisps or whatever it might be, a cake. But actually, you tire somebody out, and that's the end of it, isn't it? Like it says in the Jason Bourne books, sleep is a weapon. You tire out your army, you're going to beat them. And it's the same with this, isn't it? If you tire yourself out whilst you're training, your urges and your impulses are going to be the end of you. They're going to beat you, and they have on this occasion. I'm still training, but I'm out eating myself at the minute because, that limbic system is just up here in the prefrontal cortex. It should be going, you need to fast in the morning and you need to eat properly and all the rest of it. All those good nutrients and things you need to get in the system because you're not very well. The limbic system is just going, eat cake. Eat cake. You need to eat as much cake and chocolate as you possibly can. So I've substituted the 2 runs this week for walks. I went out for a walk yesterday, went out for a long walk today, and I've just dropped one session now. I've dropped a boxing session, ironic really being that it's Fight Club, but I have dropped a session. I haven't really made my mind up as to what that means with this challenge. If it was 75 hard, it would be game over. You drop one session in 75 hard and you literally forfeit the whole thing. But obviously with 75 hard, it's much less prescriptive about what you do. So you can kind of take it easy. You can have easy sessions. Whereas with this, there are no easy days for 84 days. And I've bitten off more than I can chew. I think my limit is 60 days. I think that's as much as I can push myself to without making sure I have a colossal rest. Anyway, that's for hindsight stuff. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do about this one missed session, if I'm going to try and make it up or just let it go. At this moment in time, it's neither here nor there. The absolute priority is to keep ticking off the sessions, but at the same time, ensuring that I stay well and rested, get good sleep, eat properly and all the rest of it, and try and just nurse that prefrontal cortex system back into some kind of idling state. That's where I'm at, 70 days in, 2 weeks today, and it'll be done if I don't completely blow up before then. So it's just a case of nursing myself across the line and feeling like I've ticked those boxes, but without ending up being really ill over Christmas. I'm going to walk you through every single day of the week next week. I will do it in one video at the end of the week, but I'm going to be filming every day what it is I'm doing because I'm not sure it's very clear exactly how much of a workload this is on me alongside work, and I want to record all of that for my own posterity to look at in the future anyway. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to eat some pizza, homemade pizza, completely homemade, made the dough this morning, and then I'm going to bed. See you Monday.